What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, back at it again on a lovely Thursday. This is the last and final Daily Zest of the week, so let's make it count, my friends, and it always counts. As always, this is an amazing day, an amazing show, despite what is going on in the world. We're going to break it down simply. Make sure you guys check out our lovely sponsors. We got Market Cypher up in here. As always, we got to show off the swag and the bucket hat that I can never put on correctly on the first try. One day, maybe I will get it. Make sure you guys check out Market Cypher. You can use Miss Teen Crypto for 20% off. Link is in the live chat and in the description. We are also sponsored by Bybit. Make sure to check out Bybit Exchange. Use the link in the live chat and in the description. You'll be able to get amazing bonuses and everything like that. So yeah, check out Market Cypher, check out Bybit. Sorry I was a few minutes late, my friends. My hair was kind of crazy, and there was someone working in my home. Some sort of leak was happening. Craziness, of course, and they just finished a few minutes ago, so I don't know why I just shared my life story, but you know what? I feel like you guys, I should explain it a little bit because you guys are awesome, and I feel like you guys are low-key my fam. So I had to give you a little bit of an explanation. So apologies for being a few minutes late. Again, we always have a goal of 100 live viewers and 100 likes. So please, if you are here, you're ready to get zesty, smash these likes, subscribe, share the stream out with friends because more people need to know what's going on with crypto, and say hi in the chat. Let us know that you're here on TikTok. Head over to youtube.com/MissTeenCrypto. The more we interact with the stream, the more we smash those likes, the more we comment and share love, the more YouTube and TikTok shows us love, shares the stream out, and everything to that degree. Say hi in the chat if you are here. We also have some zesty emojis if you are a member. Show off your emojis. Go after it. We got John Legend, Jim DB. Welcome to the show. Jim actually sent me some alpha today, and so did John Germain. So shout out to you guys, and thank you for being here. We got Randy in the chat as always. Retro Mike Crypto saying BTCBDCs are the way. I thought that was really funny when I saw that. Marky Mark, nice to see you. All right, who else we have? Ken's Log here. He's in listen mode today. Well, hello, Ken's Log. You can hear my voice. You're listening, speaking into the Ken's Log airspace. Hope you're doing well, friend. We got Flat Smack. We got Hugo. Spreading some nice love. OC Benji, nice to see you as well. John Legend, Wave. Nifty Guy, nice to see you as well. Always showing me love, Nifty Guy. We got Lucas in the chat. Nice to see you. Stevie B. Daddy-O, Crypto Music, XR Coon. Destroyer 1911. It's really nice to see a lot of you guys coming consistently. It means a lot to me. We got Ali. Nice to see you. Leroy. Greetings from Las Vegas. Please grab me some In-N-Out today, or at some point during the weekend. Leroy, do me a favor. Get some In-N-Out. It'll make me happy. Andrew Cameron. Nice to see you. We got Digo in the chat. Sailing to Crypto. Aru. Nice to see you. DJ Johnny. What's up? Ninja. What's up? Wow, we have a lot of really cool friends again coming to the show. Thank you again for coming. I appreciate all of you. We have Big Dog on TikTok. We got Jack over there. One, thank you so much for sending a lightning bolt. I appreciate it. That's in honor of the Lightning Network, I hope. Some Bitcoin love over there. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Welcome to the show. Daddy-O. Is that Daddy01 or Daddy-O is on TikTok as well? You double animal style, yeah. Oh, thank you, One, for sending another lightning bolt. I appreciate it. Again, TikTok friends, there's a lot of you over there. Head over to youtube.com/MissTeenCrypto. You'll have a better experience with the show. Again, thank you guys so much for coming. Hector, welcome to the show. Let's make sure, again, you say hi in the chat. Share the stream out with friends. We always have that goal of 100 likes and 100 live viewers. Please enter the poll as well. Let me know how you guys are feeling about the weekend. We have 35 votes, but only 22 likes. It's okay. 58% of you guys are bullish so far, but make sure to enter that. We're going to take a community poll, get a nice community sentiment as to how you guys feel about Bitcoin over the weekend. Let's get after it. We're going to get into our market recap. We're going to waste no time. Dun, dun, dun. We always have drama going on in the crypto space, but again, before we get into all of that, we're going to do some charting. We're going to look at the charts, look at some price action. We have Bitcoin today at $24,855. Really not much price action going on with Bitcoin. We have Market Cypher B here down at the bottom, showing us the momentum wave kind of hitting the zero line, closing out. Is this, reason to believe that maybe this is our anchor wave? And we're going to develop some other trigger waves after this. I'm waiting to see, but we do have the money flow coming into the red a little bit here. You can even see it a little bit on the bottom, the money flow going into the red. So there's not as much money coming into the market as per Market Cypher. We also have this yellow wave of the VWAP wave coming down towards the zero line. We're going to see how that turns out as well. If maybe that is a little bit of a bearish indicator, actually. I of course hope not. I'm always bullish on Bitcoin. We see Bitcoin has had, a little run up in the beginning of the week. We had Saturday, Sunday is when a lot of FUD came out about Signature Bank. Signature Bank closed, and they were saying it's very crypto related. Let's take down crypto. And Bitcoin said, I don't care. Pumped anyway, above 24K. Now we're kind of consolidating a little bit. I feel like this is just typical Bitcoin right now. We're back around where we were before we kind of took a dip, where we had 25,200, and that seemed to be a little bit of a resistance point for Bitcoin in this area right here. We slipped below there, unfortunately. We dipped down to around 20K, bounced back up, and now we're just kind of consolidating. It's just sitting here around $24,850 where we are now. We had that wick the other day where we had a nice run up to $26,000 Bitcoin, $26,500 Bitcoin around. But we didn't close there. We didn't close above 25K. We didn't even close above 24.8, I believe. So again, that's what I would like to see. I would like to see Bitcoin close above these levels. I would actually like to see Bitcoin revisit these levels of 26,500 approximately and close above that. That would make me very happy. I wonder what you guys are thinking is going to happen over the weekend, because again, whenever Bitcoin kind of does this and consolidates, there's always a move that follows it. So we saw some consolidation happening here after the FTX recovery in about the mid-January. We had this nice recovery here, this nice pump. Consolidated, had a nice run, kind of consolidated a little bit of sideways action. Then we took a dip. Consolidated again, had a pop. So again, I feel like Bitcoin's kind of doing the same thing. We're consolidating a little bit. We do have some bullish volume, I guess, coming in, as you can see down here. So it seems like the bulls are trying to show the bears that they're not scared, which is a nice sign for me. Some nice volume coming in. Again, not as much volume as here when the FTX collapse initially happened. So I would like to see the bulls kind of pop up in volume up to that level. That would make me very happy. Just show the bears that we don't care. Even though Bitcoin did really show out, the banks were closing down. This is amid the TradFi collapse, and Bitcoin really went the other way. We're seeing a ton of banks go down. We're seeing a ton of banks having some issues, and people are concerned, friends. They don't know where to put their money. They want to be able to have a safe haven. Now, number go up or number go down, Bitcoin, again, is something that you own. It's money that belongs to you. So again, we have $24,857 Bitcoin, up almost 2% today. We have Ethereum. Ethereum sitting at $1,661.71, up 0.24%, so not too much going on with Ethereum. You could see we had a nice run up as per Bitcoin did, so typically Ethereum follows Bitcoin. That's exactly what happened here. We had a nice wick up for Ethereum, up to $1,780 approximately. Couldn't close there, but we did close about the top of our range here, which was $1,706. We saw that around this price, particularly $1,720 range, seems to be, again, a little bit of a weird level for Ethereum. As you can see, we had wicks up to this point back mid-February. Now we're back around those levels, having wicks around there as well. A month later. Is this maybe predicting a nice run up for Ethereum, or can Ethereum just maybe consolidate at these levels and trend down again and kind of give back its gains? Very curious to see. I want to see Ethereum have some nice strength, maybe actually run without Bitcoin. That would be cool, maybe not have Bitcoin dominate the markets as much. Maybe let me know if you guys think that's a possibility during the next bull run, if you think maybe ETH is going to end up doing its own thing. Typically, hasn't happened much in the past, but again, altcoins, they tend to sometimes outperform Bitcoin, especially during a bull market. We know Bitcoin dominance has been trending upwards as well, which is good for altcoins in the past historically. But again, you never know. So Ethereum, again, we have $1,661 Ethereum. You have some momentum waves over here. money flow kind of in between green, red, green, red. Kind of looks like Christmas over here with money flow according to Market Cipher. Money flow, again, is a little bit in the red, which makes me think, there's not a significant amount of money flow happening throughout these areas. Makes me think people, again, are a little confused. I think the traders, all the smart money, they're not sure where to put their money at this point. They're looking for safe havens. And honestly, if you've been looking at the TradFi system, despite the maybe a little bit of volatility with the crypto markets, it seems like this is the only asset class that's really doing quite okay and sustaining where it is. Overall, we're gonna look at maybe some banking stocks today, depending on where this journey takes us. But Ethereum, seeing some weird levels here. I'm wondering if this is like some hard resistance we have for Ethereum. These levels we haven't really seen since when? September. So we're hitting some, I guess, historic levels from September. Hopefully we break above that. But, it also could give you some perspective, right? If you didn't look at your portfolio since September, you really wouldn't have known a lot of this drama happened in between. Just shows the power of hodling and just having kind of like a long-term objective plan when it comes to Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Because a lot of the time, if you looked at this like 2-3 years from now, you wouldn't know all the mess that happens in between. We have Litecoin today. Litecoin kind of struggling with this like $80 level again. Not happy, but it's okay. Everything comes in due time. We got $79.73 Litecoin up 2.45%. Market Cipher has a little bit of an anchor trigger kind of thing going on. But I would like to see this wave close out and have some confident other trigger waves to support maybe an upwards move. However, we do have Litecoin. We had our range originally drawn out 90 to about $103 range. Fell below that, have been struggling to come back. Seems that Litecoin is again just fighting this $77 level, trying to get above it and sustain it. We're seeing some volume come in, bulls and bears kind of having it out right here, kind of tiffing. Wanted to know what to do with Litecoin. What's going to happen with Litecoin? I don't know, friends. I don't know. We had so much momentum coming up here from, we had mid-December, $63 Litecoin. Litecoin just powered through. Had a wick that went up to around $105, but didn't close there, unfortunately. We just slipped, guys. We slipped. But again, Litecoin has like this room, It doesn't really have, according to a lot of the people I've been listening to and, just historically, Litecoin doesn't really have much stopping it. On the upward side, nothing really holding it back. It really retraced and revisited a lot of lower levels historically. So even if, Litecoin, this was, a lower point for a while, it's still considered a higher low, which is okay. So there is some there's like some bullish sentiment, I feel, and some bullish promise, I feel, for Litecoin. But you never know. We're just talking about price action. Really don't know what could happen in the future. You never know what banking crisis is going to happen next, or, what kind of moves Bitcoin is going to make that can maybe interact with altcoins. Again, Bitcoin, crypto, it does what it wants. And that's really how it got to where it is now. If everyone knew where Litecoin was going to go, if everyone knew where Bitcoin was going to go, wouldn't all of us be rich? Wouldn't all of us be driving Lambos? Or would Bitcoin even be where it's at now if it was so predictable? I don't think so. So Bitcoin, again, is really spicy. Hoping over the weekend we could see some bullish action. Again, make sure you guys enter that poll. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Wow, we have over 50 viewers. We have 42 likes already, so we're almost halfway to our goal of 100 likes and 100 live viewers. So let's get after that, friends. If you could do me that favor, share the stream out with friends. Show some love. We have Crypto Billy in the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to see you. Colin McKenzie in the chat. Nice to see you as well. Block Gambit, what's up? Yeah, I think trading is really cool. And I'm trying to learn, I'm trying to learn the ways of the TA. I'm trying to respect it, do all that stuff. Fernando, nice to see you. Rick Crypto, nice to see you as well. Who else is here? Sandeep, welcome, welcome, welcome. Kenny O. Happy Friday, Junior. That's cute. It is Friday, Junior. It's Friday Eve. It's Friday Eve. And again, it is the last Daily Zest of the week, so let's make this special. We got Fino in the chat as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Team JFK, what's up? Welcome to the show. Again, if you guys are here, make sure to say hello. We're a very friendly, nice community out here. We're going to get into the news. Per the title, I did include FTX pays SBF billions. And of course, we know that SBF's afro is full of secrets. We know that SBF has so much drama. Just makes you like, sip your tea or your iced coffee. Makes you think like, what else is he hiding? Clink, clink to that. Always money being thrown around here. Oh.
Let's get this party started. Much love, Randi. Raised fist, flexed biceps, heart.
Thank you so much, Billy. You're adorable. You're amazing. I appreciate you. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Let's get after it. Let's sip our iced coffees. Let's sip our coffees, our teas, or Gatorade, or agua, whatever you got in front of you. Take a sip of it. We ready for the news now. Thank you, Billy. You really just sent me out here. Oh, we got Sin City Crypto. Hola! Welcome! You guys don't know how much I love Sin City Crypto. I really do love them. I had them on the show, so make sure you guys check out the show I did with Sin City Crypto. I think that was Monday, right? And then Tuesday I was on their show, and that was really awesome. So check out the latest Miss Teen Crypto show. Also, we have a really great show later on today. I'll talk about that later. I really want to get into the news. We got FTX paid around $2.2 billion to SBF. New management says. So again, so much money being tossed around. We got John Ray took over FTX, made $690K in a matter of a few months. We had lawyers being paid $7.5 million plus for a few weeks of work. Now we're finding out that FTX transferred $2.2 billion to Sam Bankman-Fried through various entities. The firm's new management said a total of $3.2 billion was paid to Bankman-Fried and other key employees, according to a schedule of assets and liability and statements of financial affairs filed on Wednesday, the company said in a statement. The largest beneficiary was Bankman-Fried, after Bankman-Fried was Director of Engineering Nishad Singh, who received $587 million. In February, Singh pleaded guilty to charges including fraud and conspiracy for his role in FTX's collapse. So are they going to claw back money from Nishad Singh? Are they going to claw back this money from SBF? The payments were made predominantly from Bankman-Fried-owned trading firm Alameda Research, who precarious finances set the wheels in motion of FTX's collapse in November. The amounts listed do not include $240 million spent on luxury property in the Bahamas, nor directly made to political or charitable donations. So again, this is just money that's not even included. $2.2 billion. Again, after FTX filed for bankruptcy, new CEO John Ray III described the firm's downfall as a complete failure of corporate controls and a complete absence of trustworthy financial information. We already know even here, they proposed a $4 million bonus to keep their staff FTX. Such animosity. You guys know what I'm trying to get at. This here is full of ideas. It's full of secrets. It's full of conspiracy. Look at this. Look at this. I'm not happy. 3.2 billion. Meanwhile, people lost, again, their life savings in FTX. And there's no mention of anyone even clawing back this money. Why? Why does SBF get to keep these funds? And who knows where he even put it? Let's get that straight. So, okay, he was transferred 2.2 billion at least through various entities. So these are various little ways he collected funds. Where did it go? Did he reinvest this in luxury properties? Because SBF, he said, guys, I only have $100,000 in my bank account or less. I have no money now. But you got transferred billions of dollars? And that doesn't even count the probably 8 billion or something like that people lost. And that was given to all these. And then that doesn't, again, even count towards the political donations. It doesn't count towards the properties. It doesn't count towards anything. Absolutely wild. It just goes to show how long it took for this to come out. How long this was covered up for. Just shows if you have money, if you have some sort of power, you could really hold back a lot of the news. Really unfortunate. AM, nice to see you. Yeah, a lot of OLAs for Sin City. Make sure you do drop an OLA in there for Sin City Crypto, my friends. Banks are in tragedy. Tragedy, I say. Banks imploding as per yesterday's title, because it's still so relevant. Super relevant. Right, Jeffrey Bridges? Oh, that's Nico. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Check this out. We were talking about this yesterday. 150-year-old Credit Suisse in serious trouble, trading at record lows, sub $2. Insurance protecting against bankruptcy. Lost $8 billion last year, losing more money in Q1, and $100 billion in withdrawals. In this video, the lovely Susan Lee, she was saying that this again could be a cause for another bank run. People were worried. Credit Suisse, they looked to the government and they said, please help us. Please give us a lifeline. Please help us talk about Credit Suisse. Let our investors know that we are safe. Well, they promised an overhaul in the wake of route as regulators offer a lifeline. Now, this article is not opening for me, which I'm upset about. But the bank said it would purchase $3 billion worth of senior debt, which has plunged, along with a lot of stuff that has gone on. And the Credit Suisse Group, AG, said it would borrow up to 50 billion Swiss francs, equivalent to $53.7 billion, and the Swiss Central Bank to shore up its liquidity, capping a day in which fears about the health of the global banks and leapfrog to Europe from North America, and the giant lender's shares dropped as much as 24%. Now bank shares are being halted. What is the ticker? If you guys could find that for me. What is the ticker for Credit Suisse? Let's see if we can find that. Hold on. I think it's CS, right? Yes. Would you look at this? What a mess. This is the daily. Apparently they're saying it's going up, but that was probably after many halts. You could just see it was just a straight spiral down, and they were trying to save it. You can see there was a whale that tried to come in and say, hey, we got it, no problem. But this is a downright plunge, and this has been for months. Look at this. It's just down. It's like a slide. It's like an actual slide. Guys, this is literally Six Flags. It's literally a slide. Let's draw a person. Yeah, there we go. It's a slide. Woo! Guys, I'm an artist. This is crazy. But yeah, this looks like a literal slide down. So poor Credit Suisse, man. This is not the only bank that's having trouble. And a lot of people, again, this is a big bank. This isn't, this isn't just a small bank. Again, this is an old bank. Literally worth, it's a 150-year-old bank, billions of dollars. It's basically an investment bank. But the Swiss government, they're saying they're ready to kind of help them, give them a lifeline. Here you go. Since the other one locked me out, we could talk about this. They're ready to borrow up to nearly $54 billion from Swiss National Bank. So again, they're looking for the Swiss National Bank to give them a lifeline. They were looking for government help. This decision came after the shares of their lender fell sharply on Wednesday, hitting an all-time low for the second consecutive day after the Saudi National Bank said it wasn't going to provide them assistance. The latest step would support Credit Suisse's core business and clients, as Credit Suisse takes the opportunity to take steps to create a simple and more focused bank built around clients' needs. In addition, the bank is making a cash tender offer in relation to 10 U.S. denominated senior debt securities for an aggregate consideration of up to $2.5 billion, as well as a separate offer for 4 euro denominated senior debt securities. And again, this is just a slide, just getting absolutely wrecked. And again, this is a major institution. This is not, this is not a joke. Sorry, my TikTok was about to shut off on me there. Again, this is not a joke. We have, again, one of the biggest banks on a Six Flags slide down. You don't want a Six Flags slide, dude. Like, that's scary. You don't want that. Now, another huge bank, we were talking about it as well. Let's go back to Susan Lee. She's a legend. I really like this lady. She said the bank has been halted already. This was multiple times. So even since last week, we had that list of all those banks that went down. First Republic was one of them. One of the first to get halted, actually, I believe. Now, their stock is down 34% after being cut junk status by S&P, exploring options, including a sale. So again, this is another bank that's trying to sell itself. That's what Silvergate was trying to do, I believe. And Secretary Yellen actually spoke out today. We'll pull up her clip as well. She spoke. So this is another bank, again, going down. Their stock was halted multiple times. For some reason, the audio on this video wasn't working, so the transcript is here. First Republic shares, the ticker symbol is FRC, has been halted for volatility this morning. You're looking at shares as they have been halted. They were down heavily to start off today's trading activity by a little more than 30%. We'll continue to monitor any movement or reopening, and this volatility trading pause typically happens for about 10 minutes or so. So we'll continue to watch it. And it looks like we do have some movement there. Let's go check it out. Guys, we're going into TradFi. This is scary. I got a little scared when I go into TradFi, man. I feel uneasy. What's going on? What's going on? Oopsies. I drew. Yeah, so you could see this is a little bit messy.
Wonder Woman plus UXO freedom fighter equals you.
Oh, thank you, Jay. Appreciate that. Made me happy. So you had basically no volume. Stuff was basically like in the water, just floating. It was like a lazy river right here. Like, you know, like another Six Flags reference. Oh my gosh, the lazy river. You got your guy in a tube. Oh my gosh. Look, would you look at that? Would you look at that? We got a lazy river. And then a huge influx in volume came to try to save the stock. Wow, that's pretty wild. What's Market Cipher saying? Some momentum building up here. Wow, RSI heading down to the zero line. VWAP not confidently popping right through. So that's not great. Wow, we got a lazy river over here, guys. We got a lazy river. It's pretty wild. So again, that's another bank that's having issues. So we have Credit Suisse crashing, looking for government assistance. First Republic Bank halted multiple times, down at least 34%. That's worrisome. Now this is for Jim. Jim in the audience, this is for you, my friend. Welcome, Ozzy, to the show. Nice to see you. Diggs on Twitch, what's up? Anyone else I'm missing? Again, Jay, thank you for the super chat. I really do appreciate it. Like, you know, I am trying to fight for the freedoms and the rights that we deserve. And that's why we're here in crypto. The Razorback, welcome to the show as well. I think I got everyone. Okay, cool. Again, make sure, again, you hit those like buttons. Let's get to 100 likes. I'm sure we can do it. I know we could do it. Ruby FX, welcome to the show. I don't think I said hi to you yet. This is a shout out to Jim for actually putting this on my radar. So we had the Swiss National Bank getting involved and Credit Suisse bailing them out. Now we have the National Bank of Belgium announcing a loss for the first time in 70 years. This is pretty wild. And this was from literally September 22nd. This is all I could find on it. But I do think, again, this is something that I think it should be brought up just because this is a big bank and it's for a country and they are experiencing losses. And I'm very interested. I don't know. How do I do Jim, do you mind giving me the ticker so I could look on online? But they're saying the NBB is one of the few central banks listed on the stock market. 50% of the shares are controlled by the state, while the rest are held by private shareholders and investors. The stock exchange opened on September 21st, and the share price plunged more than 27% at that time. So why I found this very interesting is because I know Jim was telling me there was volatility now, but this has been happening for a while. So even before all of these bank collapses started to happen, the Bank of Belgium was already having issues, which makes you think, is this getting worse? Because the ECB actually was raising their interest rates today, and it was still being impacted, the Bank of Belgium then. So if you guys could find this ticker for me. Hold on. Bank of Belgium. I'm trying to find it. I was having trouble finding it before. Stock ticker. 1 second. Is it BNAB? Is that it? Yeah, BNAB. NAB. I can't find it. BNB? Stocks. Hold on, let me share my screen. Is this the right one? Or what's the best one to look at? Let me look at the chat. Yeah, BNB. So is it the top one? I mean, it's down 1.3%. Money flow is in the red heavily. It's just on a downward spiral as well. So this is, again, a national bank that you guys should watch out for regardless. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so the stock isn't doing anything that crazy if I'm looking at the right one. But it is like a consistent downtrend here, so very interesting. Yes, it does look like Binance. It does. Geronimo, welcome to the show. But yeah, again, that's another bank, and this was happening, like I said, before a lot of the drama. So, wanted to put that on your radar. Yeah, like I said, Jim, like it's not pretty. It's just ugh. And again, a lot of this news came out in September. They were saying things are looking more positive here, but not really, unfortunately. And that's, again, really scary. You never want to see banks go down. You never want to see all these bank stocks crashing. But constantly what I've been seeing when looking at the TV is just this bank stock down. This bank is looking to sell itself. People are not confident in the TradFi system right now. Let me just say it. Now, Silicon Valley Bank. We were talking about how the CEO, all the executives, they were cashing out before the bank crashed. So not only were they just selling that 3.5 million before it crashed within a few months. No, that number is much bigger. Silicon Valley Bank's executives sold $84 million in stock over the past 2 years. That is absolutely buck wild. Silicon Valley Bank CEO Greg Becker sold nearly $30 million of stock over the past 2 years, raising new questions of insider stock sales. Becker sold $3.6 million worth of shares on February 27th, just days before the bank disclosed a large loss that triggered its stock slide and collapse. The sale capped 2 years of stock sales by Becker that totaled $29.5 million, according to data from Smart Insider. He sold at prices ranging from $287 a share to $598 a share. What a degen. He also purchased options at lower exercise prices as part of the many sales and maintained his equity ownership stake. Other executives at SVB, including the CMO Michelle Draper, CFO Daniel Beck, and COO Philip Cox, also sold millions of dollars of shares since 2021. Altogether, the SVB executives and directors cashed out a total of $84 million worth of stock over the past 2 years, according to Smart Insider. People are outraged. People said, quote, "I have said that there should be a clawback of that money. Whatever his motives, and we should find that out, that $3.6 million should go to depositors." That's exactly what I said. That's exactly what we were saying, friends, because it's so wild that all of these people, It doesn't matter if it's the people at SVB. It doesn't matter if it was Alex Mashinsky at Celsius. They all cashed out beforehand, and they leave the little people holding the bag. There were people lined outside of SVB, everyday people, families, because they couldn't get their money. But these guys cashed out $84 million. How is that fair? And it's not, because you know what? The TradFi system is not fair. That's why we have to enter DeFi. That's why we're in Bitcoin, because we could be our own bank and we don't have to deal with all of these people trying to manipulate us and try to take our money and leave us holding nothing. And we're hungry and we want to be able to provide for our families, and we can't because all the big people cashed out. All the big bank executives cash out, and we don't get the option to. Sorry, I got spicy. But again, it really bothers me. And not only was it the Silicon Valley Bank executives that cashed out $84 million worth of stock over the past 2 years, Israeli banks transferred $1 billion out of Silicon Valley Bank before its collapse. Shout out to John Germain for sending this in the chat this morning as well. According to a report by the Times of Israel, the country's 2 largest banks were able to transfer $1 billion out of Silicon Valley bank accounts in Israel before it was seized by the feds. Silicon Valley Bank, the 16th largest bank in the United States at the time of its failure late last week, and is the second biggest failure in the U.S. history, was placed into the receivership of the FDIC. It took a lot of people by surprise, but financial authorities in Israel were apparently ahead of the curve. Oh, what a surprise. Quote, Israel's 2 largest banks, Bank Leumi and Bank Hapoalim, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, set up a situation room that has been operating around the clock to help firms transfer their money from SVB before it was seized to accounts in Israel, reports the Time of Israel. Over the past few days, teams at LumiTech, the high-tech banking firm arm of Bank Leumi, have been able to help their Israeli clients transfer about $1 billion to Israel, the bank said. So a lot of these people were cashing out already. So it's not just the $84 million that SVB executives sold in stock over the past 2 years, but it's $1 billion that were transferred out by the biggest Israeli banks. The 2 largest Israeli banks cashed out $1 billion. And again, it was the little people that get left holding the bag. While many companies in the U.S. were not able to withdraw funds before the bank's failure, there was reports that a good many Israeli companies had been able to get their money out in time. But that was clearly not the case for everybody, and that companies whose deposits are now locked will seek to conceal this, concerned that any rumors might drive away customers, suppliers, and employees. Wild. Again, it's all about the op. It's all about, the press. It's all about your it's all about image. It's never about actually helping people. Oh, why can't we be concerned about the families that can't get paid now because their company has more than $250,000 of uninsured money in their bank accounts? That's not covered by the FDIC. What happens then? It's like nobody even cares. With Israel already moving $10 million a day via U.S. taxpayers, it remains unclear if the FDIC will be returning any money to Israeli companies that was previously held with SVB. While the fund is going to the depositors is paid into by U.S. banks, it is ultimately backstopped by the Treasury Department, and therefore U.S. taxpayers, reported the Washington Post, which is so funny. Isn't that funny? Because Secretary Yellen said none of this was borne by the taxpayer. None of the taxpayers were paying for this. But of course, that is a little bit of a fib because we are. It's backstopped by the Treasury Department and therefore U.S. taxpayers. And that was the Washington Post. Now let's listen to Yellen. Let's see what she says, because she said some positive things about our banking system. Let's see what you guys think. Please give me your reactions in the live chat.
System. This week, the government took decisive and forceful actions to stabilize and strengthen public confidence in our financial system. First, we worked with the Federal Reserve and FDIC to protect all depositors of the two failed banks. On Monday morning, customers were able to access all of the money in their deposit accounts so they could make payroll and pay the bills. Shareholders and debt holders are not being protected by the government. Importantly, no taxpayer money is being used or put at risk with this action. Deposit protection is provided by the Deposit Insurance Fund, which is funded by fees on banks. Second, the Federal Reserve is providing additional support to the banking system with a new lending facility. This will help financial institutions meet the needs of all of their depositors. I can reassure the members of the committee that our banking system is sound and that Americans can feel confident that their deposits will be there when they need them. This week's actions demonstrate our resolute commitment to ensure that our financial system remains strong and that depositors' savings remain safe. Now let me turn to the topic of...
So you heard it here. You heard it here first. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen says the banking system is sound. The banking system is safe. Do you guys believe her? Let me know in the chat. She said none of this was borne by the taxpayer. Thanks so much, Jesse. Thanks so much. He helped me achieve my goal of 2 sunglasses. That was absolutely epic. Thank you, fam. So Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen, she's saying that the banking system is sound. That everyone is okay. But we have banks collapsing left and right. People lining outside of banks, waiting to get their funds. Is this the beginning of the end for the banks? Are more people going to flock to Bitcoin because they want to have a safe haven for their money? Let me know your thoughts in the chat. Now, we do know, we talked about Silicon Valley Bank, which made me really spicy. And now we have a Signature Bank. Now, I was about to say Silvergate. So many S's. So confusing. We have Signature Bank. New York-based bank was shut down. And basically, they said a lot of people were saying it was about crypto. Other people are saying it wasn't. The regulators are like, no, what do you mean? Like, we totally didn't shut it down because it has any relationship with crypto. Totally not. But look what's happening now. Signature Bank's prospective buyers must agree to give up all crypto business. Why? Signature Bank is on the market after being shuttered by the New York State regulators on Sunday, but any potential buyer reportedly has to agree to a major caveat: no crypto. So is this not trying to send us a message? There was a report on Wednesday evening citing people familiar with the matter. The Federal Deposit Insurance Corp said bids for the bank must be submitted by Friday. The report said the New York-based bank's weekend closure came 2 days after the collapse of another bank, Silicon Valley Bank, and less than a week after Silvergate. All 3 of the now defunct banks were considered crypto-friendly financial institutions. Signature Bank, whose crypto clients accounted for a quarter of its deposits, reportedly was under investigation by the Department of Justice and the U.S. SEC for potentially lax monitoring and that may have enabled money laundering. This literally sounds like what they do to crypto exchanges. Exactly what they've been doing to crypto exchanges. A class action lawsuit was filed against Signature Bank in February, alleging the bank knew about and facilitated the now infamous FTX fraud. Specifically, the suit accuses Signature Bank of having knowledge of and permitting the commingling of FTX's exchange's customer funds within its proprietary blockchain-based payments network, Signet. So they're trying, again, to come after crypto. It is so boring already, dude. It is so boring. Like, I'm so over this. They're just really trying to hurt crypto in every which way. And according to Brian Brooks, the U.S. government is using the crisis to choke off crypto access to banks. Quote, it's pretty clear there has been a decision across the bank regulatory agencies in this Biden administration that crypto is inherently risky and needs to be extricated from the banking system, Brian Brooks, the former acting head of the Office of Comptroller, of the currency, told CoinDesk TV's first mover on Wednesday. Sorry, guys. Hold on. My TikTok keeps freezing over there. Last week, Silvergate Bank, a California firm that catered to crypto companies, said it would voluntarily liquidate and shut down. So Silvergate, we know, is gone. Days later, we had Silicon Valley fall and then Signature Bank. When he ran the OCC, quote, I had a weekly call with the FDIC chairman, with the vice chairman of the Federal Reserve, said Brooks, now a member of the board of blockchain company Bitfury. We talked every week for an hour and talked about what our priorities were for the coming week and how we could support each other, how our actions would affect the banking system. Brooks reiterated comments made during the Milken conference in Washington, D.C. earlier this month that the administration is trying to close down crypto in what he calls Operation Choke Point 2.0, the biggest story for the next 6 months. The original Operation Choke Point was the Obama-era initiative investigating banks and the business they did with, among others, firms believed to be at high risk for fraud and money laundering. Quote, my belief is that regulators are trying to send a signal that will eventually choke this crypto off, Brooks told CDTV. Brooks said he's 100% confident that regulators were working together and shutting down the banks despite the differing circumstances. So it seems like, again, not only is it a coordinated effort to take down staking crypto, it's also a coordinated effort to maybe take down the banking system. Maybe they want this to collapse. Maybe that's the goal. Have crypto collapse. Because we know that's not going to happen. However, in their mind, the euphoria, I guess, or the utopia they want is no crypto. Maybe let the banks fail, and then introduce a CBDC. Oh, you guys need money? Here's $1,000 and sign up for our digital dollar. But don't worry, you'll get another $1,000 in a week after this first $1,000 expires, because that's what happens with CBDCs. Listen, fam, you gotta have a hedge against the control. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Broke Oshi, welcome to the show. What's up? Randomness, what's up? They're trying, but it's not going to work. I agree. Abominable, what's up? We got Manny in here. Frosted Flake. You always make me hungry, Frosted Flake. Whenever I see your name, I'm like, I taste the Frosted Flake. Like, I'm not even joking. I might have to get some. Also, can you guys let me know if Jimmy pops in here? Because I've been waiting for Jimmy. Like, I went to go get tacos for Jimmy, and he didn't even, show out today. I'm, a little sad that Jimmy's not here to talk about this. Digital Fortress, what's up? Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well too. Flying Tiger, airdropping fake money to the masses. Basically, that's the plan. I really do believe that's the plan. Again, we have 74 likes. Let's make sure we smash these likes. Let's get to 100 likes. And if any of you guys know Jimmy, please send him here so we could talk about my tacos yesterday, please, because he told me to get tacos. He gave me the super chats. He was talking about the tacos, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go get tacos. So I got a lot of tacos. He said I couldn't get 2. I had to get multiple. So that's exactly what I did. So hopefully Jimmy comes back. Waiting for Jimmy. Another piece of news. We were talking about this literally yesterday, and it's so funny. We were talking about the FedNow program yesterday and how in August they told us May to July dates, and now I saw headlines this morning everywhere. Oh my gosh, now FedNow is coming in July. Like, we didn't know this? Well, if you guys were a part of this Zesty channel, if you guys were here, you definitely would have known the FedNow program was coming for a long time. I've been talking about this for a long, long, long time, and we were also talking about it yesterday. So we were actually, again, ahead of the headlines. The Federal Reserve, they put out a new announcement. They said the Federal Reserve announces a definite July launch for the FedNow service. The first week of April, the Federal Reserve will begin the formal certification of participants for the launch. Early adopters will complete a customer testing and certification program informed by the feedback from the FedNow pilot program to prepare for sending live transactions through the system. Certification encompasses a comprehensive testing curriculum, so you got to KYC your butt off in order to be a part of it. Quote, we couldn't be more excited about this forthcoming FedNow launch, which will enable every participating financial institution, the smallest to the largest, and from all corners of the country to offer a modern instant payment solution, said Ken Montgomery, the first vice president of the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston and FedNow Program executive. With the launch of drawing near, we urge federal financial institutions and their industry partners to move full steam ahead with preparations to join the FedNow service. Now, take a look. Federal Reserve Bank of Boston. Remember, we were talking about a very special project that was actually a part of the Boston Fed, which really makes sense to me now. Please, guys, we are so ahead of the curve. It's actually wild. It is actually wild. We were talking about this when Chirpao went on TV, like it was like last week or something like that, and was saying that CBDC is coming through. And I was listening to the hearing, and I heard something called Project Hamilton. I immediately did the Googly, and I searched it up for you guys. So again, we have someone, Ken Montgomery, first vice president of the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston and the FedNow Program executive. He's in control of the FedNow Program, which, again, enables instant payments between large institutions, everybody. Because, again, even now, we don't have instant payments. And, you have business hours, which is like boomer stuff. Project Hamilton is a part of the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston. What is the Project Hamilton? CBDC program. Do you see it, friends? It all ties together. Everything ties together. You have the same person who's in charge of the Federal Reserve of Boston working on CBDCs, but not mentioning that here, and only mentioning the FedNow service that is still using basically the TradFi system. Oh my gosh, friends, I'm telling you, everything lines up. Everything, when you listen to the smaller details, you will connect so many dots. So many dots. And I don't know why nobody's talking about this. So Project Hamilton, you guys heard it here. CBDCs, we've been talking about this for a while. I brought this up. But again, Federal Reserve of Boston and MIT, they're doing Project Hamilton, which, again, tests out CBDCs. They already have phase 1 done. And what they're working on now is just basically creating better transactions, a better system, and new functionality, everything like that. Creating wallets, everything. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just providing you the information. So, FedNow Program being put out, same person that's in charge of that is in charge of the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston, who's also doing a CBDC pilot program, creating all of it. Absolutely wild. So, FedNow coming in July. CBDCs are coming really quick. Chirpow. So we heard from Janet Yellen, the banking system is safe. Everything's fine. Then we had Chirpow.
Engage the Federal Reserve as their fiscal agent. You've testified here many times before that to issue a central bank digital currency, that would have to be authorized by statute by Congress. Is that still your testimony?
That is absolutely the case as it relates to a retail CBDC. There are potential forms of a wholesale CBDC that we need to look at. It's less clear, but we've always been talking about retail CBDC, and that's something we would certainly need congressional approval for.
And during this hearing, Chirpow, he said CBDCs are coming, retail, wholesale CBDCs, and then he said that instant payments are coming soon. And then that kind of leads up to where we are now with that announcement about the FedNow program launching in July. Now, we have so much banking crisis going on that what happens now? How are they going to save us? Bank stocks crashing, everyone getting absolutely wrecked. Well, JP Morgan, Federal Reserve's emergency loan program may inject as much as $2 trillion of funds into the U.S. banking system and ease the liquidity crunch. I don't know what to do, guys. Like, what do we do? We can't control the money printer. Money printer's going burr. Tell me, friends in the chat, how can we solve this crisis? Where am I going? Going to visit SBF. Maybe he could give me a secret from his afro, shake it out, and let us know what to do. So this is what let's do a nice little recap. Let's do a recap, shall we? We have one of the biggest banks, 150-year-old bank, right? 150-year-old? 150-year-old bank, Credit Suisse, in trouble, trading at record lows, losing billions of dollars. You have First Republic Bank being halted. Silicon Valley Bank, we're finding out that executives sold $84 million in stock over the past 2 years. Israeli banks took out $1 billion out of Silicon Valley Bank before it collapsed. But everything's fine. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen says our banking system is sound. And the money printer is about to go burr with $2 trillion being pumped into the U.S. banking system to ease the liquidity crunch. If this doesn't tell you to be your own bank...
I got your taco tweet. That's what I was looking for at CryptoJibia.
Jimmy, give me 1 second. 1 second, Jimmy. So again, all of this, so now we have $2 trillion of funds being pumped into the U.S. banking system. Money printer is going burr. This is all the reason why you have to be your own bank. Because with Bitcoin, you don't have to worry about the bank runs. You don't have to worry about inflation. Why? Because there will only be 21 million Bitcoin to ever exist. All roads lead to Bitcoin. Jimmy, thank you for coming and redirecting my spice. Thank you for your $20 super chat. So much love to you. So yeah, that's your handle. I couldn't find you, Jimmy. I couldn't find you. I was scouring the tweeters and the YouTubes. And if you go and look at the old live chat, it doesn't give you your YouTube handle. But I did. Hold on. I'll show you what I did. Hold on. We're gonna go to the YouTubes. Hold on. We're going to load eventually. So this is what I did, Jimmy, because I know you said I had to get multiple tacos. So that's exactly what I did. I wasn't playing around. You said I couldn't get 2 tacos. So this is what I ordered. I'm giving you the full breakdown. So we got some, salsa. We got some chips, which they give you, which is very nice. I got a freshly squeezed lemonade, but probably the best lemonade, that's out there. Big lemonade person, it's got to be right. And then these 3 tacos I had in front of me, these were monster tacos. These were birria tacos, and I've never tried one, but it was absolutely delicious. Then this right here was a Korean barbecue taco, extremely yummy. And then these were like, I think, what were they called? I don't even remember what they were called, but it's like pulled pork. We had some cheese in there and some really good stuff. So this was my order. So again, it wasn't just 2 tacos. It was a pile of tacos, as per your request, Jimmy. So thank you again for that. I made sure to post it everywhere because I did write shouts to Jimmy because I didn't have your handle. So I did try to give you props there. But I do appreciate you and your contributions and your love. So thank you, Jimmy. I appreciate you. Life-changing tacos. They were life-changing tacos because I never had a birria taco. Usually I just go for the Korean barbecue, Long Beach All-Star, which is like a California type vibe. But then I was like, you know what? Jimmy inspired me to come here. I have to be zesty. I'm trying a birria taco. I've watched so many videos. on the interwebs and on TikTok, and I was like, you know what, they look so good online, like, you gotta have it. So that's exactly what I did. So Jimmy, shouts to you. I appreciate you so much. Invest more. There should be an age limit on politicians. I could agree with that one. We got Dylan in the chat. Thank you so much. Oh, that's so sweet. Broke Oshi, you gotta learn how to make burrito without burning them. I wanna learn how to make it. If I feel like I could add some zest to it. Yeah. Alexandra G, nice to see you. X0 is Jimmy Satoshi. I don't know, man. Jimmy's a zesty individual. He just comes here, he shares love, and tells me to get tacos. So, you know, it's Jimmy. Whether Jimmy Satoshi or not, we still love Jimmy. But thank you again for coming. Killing Alexander. Yes, it was some good tacos, man. Was some good tacos. Again, friends, we have so many people here. We have over 70 people. Let's make it to 100 people. We could absolutely do it. If you are ready for more news, please share your Bitcoin emoji down in the chat. We could, 5 more likes for 100. Let's go, guys. We can do it. We're definitely going to have 100 by the end of the show. 100%.
Donating to Randy's Solana Saga cell phone fund.
Oh my gosh, Network Bits, you're crazy. Thank you for your $5 super chat. Please, none of us are getting a Solana phone. Please do not get a Solana phone. That will shut off in 5 minutes. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. That's so funny. You're such a jokester. You and Mike crack me up. You do. And I thought this was a really spicy take too. From Leia. She said, isn't it crazy the second largest bank failure in US history happened last week? Nobody's blaming the TradFi system. Instead, we continue to operate how we've always operated. That, I think, is a really good point. And I was thinking about this as well. I said hot take nice because I felt this a little bit in my heart. Why is it that this was the second largest bank failure in U.S. history, and nobody's saying like, oh, maybe we shouldn't have printed as much money. Maybe we should change this. Maybe we should do a little bit of that and make things a little bit better. But no, we're just doing the same thing, injecting $2 trillion more into the markets. For what? So, spicy take from Leia. I thought that was a good one.
All in on the Solana phone.
Mike, $5. Thank you so much. You're all in on the Solana phone. No, man, we need like a Litecoin phone. That would actually be really cool. A Litecoin phone. Because, Litecoin's been the longest up-running blockchain, or a Bitcoin phone would be better than that. No Solana phone, please. Please, no. All right. Wait, what did you do, Jimmy? You gave away tacos yesterday and received an $1,100 bottle of bourbon. That sounds special. I've never, I don't know. I feel like bourbon would be scary. Like, I feel like it would be, like, really, I feel like it's such, like, a manly drink, bourbon? I don't know. Never had it. Not that I would have it at this moment because it's not legal, but I never had it. It seems like something that would that looks good to look at, the cup and the cool big ice cubes that they put in there, but it seems like something when you drink it you go like this, because I don't know, just how I feel. If it doesn't taste like gas, and it ain't worth drinking. Jimmy, that's crazy. You're crazy. Jimmy, you crack me up. Well, I'll stick to tacos instead of alcohol. We have India and the United Arab Emirates collaborating on developing digital currencies. Now, we do know in the past, we could go into what's been happening with India and the UAE in terms of digital currencies, but this is what they're working on now. They're conducting a joint pilot program on CBDCs, according to an announcement from yesterday. The Reserve Bank of India and the Central Bank of United Arab Emirates signed a memorandum of understanding in Abu Dhabi to explore the interoperability between the CBDCs of the two countries. The banks will also jointly conduct a proof of concept and pilot of bilateral CBDC bridge to facilitate cross-border CBDC transactions of remittances and trade, the announcement said. India has been testing retail CBDC in 15 cities, reaching more than 50,000 customers and 10,000 merchants, and it hopes to prepare and launch a digital currency by the end of the year. That's exactly what we were going to go over as well. Unpacking India's CBDC pilot. We were talking about this a while. We showed this on February 8th as well. I remember talking about it. India actually launched 2 CBDC pilots last year. The first one was a wholesale CBDC effort on November 1st. The other was a retail CBDC on December 1st in 4 cities, which we already know. More than 50,000 customers, 10,000 small and big merchants have been onboarded. The retail CBDC, again, is meant for private sectors and the citizens, and the wholesale CBDC is restricted to financial institutions and are meant to improve the efficiency of interbank payments. Blah, blah, blah. Still, central bank digital currencies, something we don't like. Wow, this next article is shut down on me. Like, that's so mean. There we go. Now, the United Arab Emirates, I don't know why, like, I struggle to say that one. The Central Bank of United Arab Emirates announced the completion of the world's largest pilot of CBDCs in collaboration with 4 countries. Again, it's always about collaboration with other countries. This is like, it's so funny to me, like, with politics and certain things, countries don't get along. Oh, this country hates each other. This country hates this, yet everyone kind of agrees on the CBDC plan. You know, I think that's a little weird. There's not like a few countries that are like, no, we're not doing that, besides El Salvador. And they didn't even ever really confirm that they wouldn't do a CBDC. So, thank you for the sub, Eddie. According to a report, the multinational CBDC pilot was a part of Project M Bridge, which saw the participation of central banks from Thailand, Hong Kong, and China. Over 20 commercial banks from the collaborating countries took part in the pilot, with the 6-week experiment reaching over $21 million in transactions. This is October 30th that this news came out. So they completed their pilot in October. Then, even before that, this was the project. Shenzhen leads China in terms of cross-border CBDC usage. Now, Shenzhen is the leading Chinese city using CBDCs. The company in the coastal cities are tilting towards CBDCs to improve cross-border transactions by reducing costs and making transaction times faster. A report from a news outlet said Shenzhen played a vital role in the recent M-Bridge CBDC pilot that featured central banks of China, the United Arab Emirates, Thailand, and Hong Kong. By the end of the experiment, Shenzhen-based companies single-handedly accounted for $7.3 million in transaction volumes out of the $22 million made by the participating countries. So this has been going on for a really long time. All the CBDC stuff, it is not new. Countries have been collaborating on this for years. So please keep out for that. What's happening? Oh, what is... Brokoshi, you became a Zesty friend. Stop it. Oh, stop it. Thank you so much. And then you gifted 5 more members. Thank you so much, Brokoshi. You make me so happy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's so sweet. If you guys are a new member, show off your emojis, fam. Show off those emojis and tell me which ones I should add. I should definitely add more. Thank you guys so much. Crypto Chef, welcome to the show. We have 101 likes. Yay! Yay! Let's get after it. You guys are really great. I'm so happy. David Brumblebee, hi. Nice to see you. Always like I always know it's you in the chat because I see the 100 emoji. Hype in the chat for sure. Hype in the chat. Now Jimmy's a member. See, give away tacos, get bourbon and memberships. You're so funny. Mark Lane GM. Show off those emojis, members. Show them off. Show them off. We got Meninja showing them off. Armani in the chat. Yar! Armani, yar! You think I should have a red cheek emoji? I definitely should. Because whenever stuff happens, my face is like, it's like as red as my lipstick. Oh, thank you guys so much. You guys are so sweet. I can't believe it. These contributions making me emotional out here. If you guys actually remember, Bitzlato, this was a cryptocurrency exchange nobody even knew about. And then when the crypto fund was really going off, they actually shut down the Bitzlato exchange and they got in trouble. The Bitzlato founder is being held without bail as more sanctions evasion comes to light. So this poor guy is still in jail. Bitzlato founder Anatoly made his first appearance on Tuesday in New York, where the Russian national accused of processing more than $700 million in illicit funds was denied bail. But SBF, stole billions, but he's, playing League of Legends on his mom's computer. Anyway, United States Magistrate Judge Vera M. Scanlon cited that his access to cryptocurrency and status as a Russian national who was in the U.S. on a visa as reasons for keeping him detained. Under no conditions of release should he be trusted to remain in the U.S. and in good standing. The hearing was his first since the U.S. announced charges for allegedly facilitating the laundering of illicit funds in
Spicy,
January.
hot pepper, great show, tumbler glass.
Thanks so much. The hearing was... He is now the founder and majority owner of Hong Kong-based exchange Bitzlato and helped process millions in ransomware proceeds, the Department of Justice said. The bail hearing comes after more reports of crypto being used to evade Russian sanctions surface. But again, if people are, we went over this yesterday, people were using Tether to Russian people were using Tether in order to move money because obviously all these sanctions. But what does that have to do with this guy from Bitzlato? Like, it's not like he's in jail. Like, is he broadcasting Bitcoin transactions? Is he running his exchange? No. So why is he still in jail? Again, that's fishy to me. That's fishy. People are being held in jail for absolutely no reason nowadays. You don't even need to do anything and you're in jail. And Alexandra, thank you so much for becoming a friend and becoming a member. That's very sweet. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh, Crypto Face. Poor Bitzlato guy. He was just trying to scam a little, not a lot, you know. SBF is the real Bitzlato. Crypto Face, this is my problem, dude. It's like they're keeping him in jail because of Russian sanctions, but what does he have to do with that? That's what confuses me. And then, you know, again, it's just all really confusing. No one even knew about Bitzlato. Again, BidMoon, thank you for your $2 super chat. Definitely spicy. Thank you for your kind words. It's absolutely ridiculous what's happening now. What did he really, like, if he was laundering all that money, I definitely understand, like, consequences have to be given. But they're really not giving him any reason for keeping him in jail now. Gucci Khan, what's up? And even people being let out for no reason as well. Exactly. A lot of this is backwards. At least I'm not crazy, right? Sky Blue, a crazy world we live in. Absolutely. It's wild. It's absolutely wild. And also, shout out to Market Cypher and Crypto Face. Absolute great swag. Check out Market Cypher. Crypto Face, he didn't murder anyone. I agree. Hashtag free Bitzlato guy. Yes, free Bitzlato guy. Oh, poor dude. Like, I'm not. Listen, if again you do something bad, you got to get consequences. But SBF, he's sitting home with his afro full of secrets, being paid $2.2 billion that nobody figured out until now. Why wasn't that brought up until now either? Now, Bitzlato, they were also saying that they worked with Binance, and there was another FUD thing thrown at Binance. Now, Binance and Voyager, they've had this little deal. FTX, Afro, was going to buy Voyager. FTX went down. Voyager said, oh no, what happens now? There were bids placed. Binance US won the bid. Now the government tried to step in and say, no, we're going to pause this. And we don't want Binance to buy Voyager. Now the judge is starting to get a little impatient, which I would think we're going to see more of. Voyager Binance US pause denied by bankruptcy judge. $1 billion bid by Binance US to buy Voyager Digital's assets should go ahead, a bankruptcy judge ruled in a Wednesday court filing, denying a bid by the U.S. government to put proceedings on hold pending appeal. So the judge, savage. U.S. Attorney Damien Williams had argued the deal should be amended or struck down because it seeks to effectively absolve Voyager and its staff of violations of tax or securities law, which they brought up last minute, keep in mind. But Michael Wiles, a judge in Southern District of New York, said the deal he previously approved does no such thing and that waiting longer could harm Voyager clients who haven't been able to access their crypto. The company filed for bankruptcy protection in July. So at least someone cares about the little guy. Government filings exaggerate and in some places mischaracterize what I have done and the authorities on which I have relied, and in other instances rely on hyperbole or on straw man arguments, Wiles wrote. So this guy is on fire. Provisions in the deal do not prohibit any regulatory actions, including actions to stop the cryptocurrency sales and distributions that the plan contemplates.
You're amazing, Queen Crypto, your new name.
Thank you. Gucci Khan, you're Gucci. Thank you so much. Thank you for the name suggestion. I appreciate it. Crypto Face. Yes, I am on fire. Dude, Crypto Face, you haven't seen the spice the past few days. I don't know if you've been watching. I have been spicy. But it's only because I love crypto and I love this space. And it comes down to, like, people are just getting hurt left and right. And nobody even cares. I do have some good news though. Like I wanted to be a little bit positive, end the Thursday show on a good note. We have some more things. Now, speaking of Binance, so they're going to come through with this. I think this is going to be really dope. But again, there was a separate deal with Binance, and they previously set to come in effect March 15th, but they extended it to the 20th. So we have 4 more days to really find out more information on this. So I really do hope Binance comes through with the W here because we need it. It's good for the space. Now, Uniswap is actually live on BNB Chain, so you guys are looking for a nice DEX on BNB, then Uniswap has got you, and I like Uniswap. I've been using Uniswap for a long time, so shout out to Uniswap. Now, last piece of nice news before we get into that. Thank you so much, Alexandra G. Welcome to the Zesty fam. Whoa, what's happening? I'm getting rained
Keep going,
on.
you're doing so amazing. Rock on gesture.
I can't. I cannot. You guys are so much. You guys are so much. Thank you so much, Gucci Khan. I appreciate you. Alexandra, thank you so much. Welcome to the Zesty fam. Everyone throw her an emoji. Throw her a heart. Throw her a Bitcoin. Give her like a Miss Teen twerky or something. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. I know there's a ton of DEXs out there, but I know Geronimo saying he uses Sushi. There's a ton of good ones out there, but I think Uniswap is pretty dope. But I mean, I've been using Uniswap for years now, so good experience with it. We also have Fidelity quietly going live with their crypto exchange, giving millions of retail customers access to Bitcoin and Ethereum. There was a wait list. We've been talking about this for a while, but Fidelity Digital Assets quietly opened access to Fidelity crypto for the masses recently. Millions of users can now trade Bitcoin and Ether commission-free on the platform, and the app was previously restricted to a wait list, and again, they opened it to new and existing members. Hey, that was messed up.
Everyone smash the like.
Yes, listen to Gucci Khan. Thank you so much. Smash the likes. Bitcoin and ETH are the 2 assets that users can trade, and trading is commission free, and the firm will charge a spread of no more than 1%, period. Withdrawals haven't yet been enabled on the platform. So again, if you can't withdraw your crypto, you really don't own it. Keep that in mind. I would like to see that change. Until that changes, I would rather buy off of Coinbase and something like that and be able to withdraw my crypto. Fidelity, which $37.1 million retail accounts, has acted sooner than most of its peers in the U.S., offering retail to its clients. Now, what a lot of people don't know is that Fidelity has been mining Bitcoin since 2014. If you guys want to check that out, here is the proof. I have the receipts. There we go. So again, ways to get into crypto. If you scroll all the way down, we know crypto. You could say we were crypto curious early. In 2014, Fidelity began mining Bitcoin. By 2018, we launched our first crypto service, Fidelity Digital Assets, which again is what they opened up today to retail buying, which is institutional custody and trading platform for digital asset. As crypto evolves, we're committed to unlocking new investment opportunities for our clients. Institutions. But yeah, so like Gucci Khan said, everyone smash the like if you could. Share the stream out with friends. I hope you guys were enjoying the show today. I know I gave a lot to you guys. I know I was coming at you. I know there was a lot of drama. But friends, I'm passionate about the space. I love cryptocurrency. And I hate that the TradFi system is really just messing people up right now. Why is it always the little people that get hurt in every which way? And that's why I love Bitcoin, because you even out the playing field. You make things better with Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. Being your own bank. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if number go up, if number go down, if you can't get your money out of the banks. Now let's put ourselves in a situation, a hypothetical. The banks close. You cannot get your money out. You go on your bank app. The balance is there, but you can't move it. You can't buy groceries. Does it matter if Bitcoin happened to crash that day because the banks went down? I don't think it would matter. Why? Because you still have money that belongs to you. Because at the end of the day, if you're stuck in the TradFi system, you'll have $0 to your name, despite what they say is in your account. So people saying, oh, I'm going to, buy Bitcoin, wait for profits, or why would I buy Bitcoin if it's going up? Because it's money that belongs to you. You might not be able to take profits. You might not even be able to buy Bitcoin. You might not be able to buy groceries because your banks won't let you because they're under control. They are under control. You have no control of your money once it's in the bank. So just keep that in mind. Keep that perspective. Silosis, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Bulldog, got you. Thank you for coming. Fidelity informed you that Ohio laws prohibit crypto. Is that true? So if you're in Ohio, you can't use Fidelity? A Gape Nick 007? Yes. So yeah, we have some troubles. John Jermaine, 100% we have troubles. Listen, fam, that's why I wanted to kind of end this like on a positive note, because at the end of the day, friends, we're all going to make it, and this is exactly what Bitcoin is for. This is what cryptocurrency is for. So a lot of people, again, talk about profits. You might not be able to take your profits or buy groceries because, again, your bank could be shut down any day. Could be a bank holiday. Bitcoin is 24/7. Banks are 9 to 5, 6 days a week. Keep that in mind. Crypto Surfer, hi. Welcome, welcome. Silosis, the only reason we don't have to switch... If you guys actually have questions, please give them to me. That would be splendid. Dibsy, VPN into Fidelity. So again, so if you're in another state that doesn't like crypto, you can't trade. Benny, SEC going after proof of stake, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Digibyte, great way to balance out the portfolio. You know, and that's a good point. That's a good point. I think proof of stake it's a tricky thing. And a lot of what is it? The nodes or the validators are OFAC compliant. You want true decentralization, and that's what proof of work gives you. I will always have a soft spot in my heart for Ethereum and things like that, but you want proof of stake. I think proof of stake is really important. I think we're going to figure out a way to help scale with proof of stake. I actually know, not proof of stake, proof of work. We're going to have better scaling with that. I know there's a Cadena blockchain that's working on that. That's proof of work. I believe Syscoin is doing stuff like that as well. Jimmy W, you got to bounce. It's okay. No problem. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming, Jimmy, and shout out to you for my tacos. So hope you have a great weekend. Thank you for coming. Listen, friends, we have so much going on. Be your own bank. Don't cause yourself any hurt, because you have so much going on in the TradFi system. It's really sad what's going on. It really is. If you guys have any questions, please throw them in the chat. My TikTok stream died. That's sad. For some reason, my phone was just not working over there. But again, if you guys have any questions, throw them in the chat. I'm going to try to take them. We have later on today, we have really a lot of stuff going on. So give me a moment as I pull up some links. So later at 6:30, I'm going to be live with Odie Osborne. He is a UFC fighter, the Jamaican sensation. So make sure you guys check out this show later. It's going to be really good. I'm really excited for it. Hold on, let me get the link for you guys. So shout out to Odie Osborne. I'm really excited to hang out with him. Here we go. So the UFC and Bitcoin are colliding today. So we have a UFC fighter joining us 6:30 p.m. We also have, I'm also going live on Twitch with Novo Pangea later today. Let me get that link as well. This is at 9 p.m. So Novo Pangea is a really cool game. They're based on Wax. But I'm going live with them at 9 p.m. Eastern on their Twitch channel. The link is in the live chat in the description. Please make sure you follow them. Make sure you give them a like, whatever you need to do over there. That would be really great. They again have their 50th pack break, so their 50th pack is coming out, and it's a big deal for them. And I'm excited that they asked me to come and hang out with them later tonight. So Again, 9 p.m. Eastern, it would be great if I could see some zesty friends in there. We talk about a new game. And I think this game is pretty cool. I think it teaches a lot about economics in a way. And yeah, I think it's really good for people of all ages. I think it just teaches a lot of things. So, and I also have like some land over there now, like, you know, kind of like building stuff. I have some workers out here building, like being a part of an economy. It's super like community oriented, the game. So I think it's pretty dope. Again, Novo Pangea, check it out. Link to their Twitch is in the live chat. So again, please make sure if you're on Twitch, you give them some love, share some zest. And again, come back here at 6:30 p.m. Eastern today to hang out with me and Odie. Odie is really, really cool and such a down-to-earth guy. He actually won his recent fight. I think his fight was like 2 weeks ago, like the end of February. So that was great as well. Yeah, okay. If you guys again don't have any questions, I can. You asked a question, Ozzy. Where is it, Ozzy? Why don't I see it? Let me look over here. Oh, add liquidity to a pool. Where can I show that to you? Like, it depends on the DEX and stuff like that. And then that means I would have to expose a wallet, right? Like, if you go on alcor.exchange, you could add... It's pretty easy to add liquidity to a pool. Am I able to, like, explain that without showing stuff? Let me see. Like, if I sign out of a wallet and stuff. Hold on. I don't want that. Log out. Okay. So... so this is alcor.exchange. This is basically like a wax DEX. So how I would kind of phrase it, like you do your swap, you get your LP pair, and then you could add liquidity, or you could just straight up put asset one and transfer it and connect. And it pretty much walks you through it all. And it actually has like a really nice video attached to it. But liquidity pools are pretty easy. You could create a pool as well. That's really cool. But like, I can't like press the buttons and show you how to do it, because then it's going to show off my whole wallet. And I don't think we want that. I think, Ozzy, you're so right. That would be so dope. Because obviously, like, you know, if you wanted to have like TLM, you have to swap some wax into TLM, do a swap, and you could add liquidity from there and all that. So it's like a few steps. But you just have to basically, once you add liquidity, you have to have like an even amount of each token going into the pool. You just pressed add liquidity. There's supposed to be a button here instead of connect wallet, and you'll be able to do it. And once you see that, you could always hit this tab and see your pool positions as well. I'm not currently in any liquidity pools, I don't think. I don't remember if I am. But it's relatively simple. I really should put out a video on that. That would be really good. Ozzy, thank you for that question. But so you never did it? It's relatively easy. Like I said, like if you just swap your wax into something like TLM, then you could go and add liquidity and add the even amount of each token, and you'll be added to the liquidity pool. And certain projects give you incentives to stay in the liquidity pool you earn, and all that stuff. Like besides the earning that you get in the pool anyway. I did hear about Binance losing their banking partner in the UK. I do think, again, like Gucci Khan, a lot of stuff is being thrown at Binance, and they're trying to take out Binance in any which way or form. And the UK, they're not easy with crypto. They don't like crypto right now. They're trying to literally add a kill switch to smart contracts in the UK, Gucci Khan. I did hear about that, but I think that's going to be short-term FUD. I really do think that is something that's going to pass. And if Binance doesn't use that banking partner, they're for sure going to find another one. And why? Because I do think that eventually Bitcoin price is going to go up again. It's going to inspire FOMO. All these institutions are going to jump back into crypto, say they're so bullish on crypto, yada, yada. What happens from there is that they start partnering with all these exchanges, and then when the bull market comes back, all these new platforms will be out and all these banking partners, and everyone's going to say, oh my gosh, we love crypto, we love NFTs. And it's just going to be a swirl of like love affair for crypto. So I think that's going to be short-term pain in terms of like on-ramps and off-ramps right now. You received an email from Binance today. They'll look. Yeah. Geronimo, you're in a few liquidity pools. Got you. Got you. They can't kill Solana smart contracts when the network ain't online. Like, they could just shut off the whole blockchain and kill the whole blockchain instead of just the smart contract, Mike. You're reluctant, Aussie, to stake in the liquidity pools? I suppose you could throw in some small amounts, nothing like learning something when you have some skin in the game. Exactly. So, like, I was, like, you know, doing some staking and stuff, like, and in LP pools, and it taught me a lot. And then, like, I learned about, like, pairs, and, like, you can make a wax TLM pair, and you could do a new liquidity pool for that pair. It's, like, actually wild. It taught me a lot. I was, like, very in, like, the DEX DeFi whirlwind of things for a while. You're so right, though. I really should do a video. Let me know if you want to see that. I want to check the poll. We have 140 votes on the poll, but only 116 likes. I am bewildered. I am bewildered. Please, friends, smash these likes. Give me some love. Bitcoin this weekend, we have a poll. Bullish to the freaking moon. Or, grr, I'm an angry bear, grr. Or, I don't know, I just like my magic internet money. Well, we have 51% of you guys said bullish to the freaking moon. So that is the winner. 22% of you guys said, grr, I'm an angry bear, grr. We don't like the bears. Guys, stop being bearish. We got 26% saying, I don't know, I just like my magic internet money. And you know what, friends? I'm kind of with you too. Like, I just like my magic internet money. Leave me alone. But we also do like to be bullish. I'm a little bit of both. So, Gucci Khan, yes, keep up with the YouTube shorts. Do me a favor, friends, please keep up with the YouTube shorts. Those help a lot for the channel. Make sure you smash those likes if you could. Yes, Retro Mike, magic internet monies. We love the magic internet monies. We do. We do. Aru, in a few weeks, or Aru, you'll be sure we'll be at 1,000 likes. Man, if I ever was live and I hit 1,000 likes live, I'd probably cry. I'd get emotional over that. I mean, listen, guys, like, we had 150 likes by the end of yesterday's show, and I was my eyes, they were watering. They were getting a little emotional. But if, again, you guys don't have any likes, I could head out. And I have to actually, like, wait, what? Okay, I have time. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate every single one of you for joining. Thank you for everyone that came a member, your contributions, whether that was a like, comment, super chat, whatever it was. Thank you so much. DJ Johnny, can I use my own voice in the shorts? There's a lot of my own voice in the shorts. There's some that I do for, like, the comedic end of things, you know, personality. I like to show a little bit. And then I have the ones that I take clips and stuff, and I put that together. So there's a few of them, Johnny, that are with my voice and without. Oh, Brian, thank you for subscribing. Hater, you love me. Well, much love to you, too. Sending hearts and love to Hater. AM, you're happy to be here. I'm happy you're here. I'm happy you're here. I'm happy everybody's here. We need more love. We need more everything in this world, and we will get it. We're all going to make it. Absolutely. Yes, long live crypto. Absolutely. I agree. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I am so happy that we got to talk today. Everyone, we had a kind of a community heart to heart here. And I know we're all extremely passionate about this space, and we deserve to be passionate about this space. We really work hard to be in this space and, like, have it succeed. And I think it will. Obviously it will. Bitcoin is inevitable. When there's so much uncertainty in the world, that's when Bitcoin kicks in. Bitcoin already pumped despite the TradFi collapse over the past week, sustaining where it is. That's bullish to me. That's bullish. We have people like that, Bitcoin, willing to stick around and not give in to the TradFi woes, and instead said, I'm not going to say what I was going to say, but I do think that Bitcoin is saying, I'm going to get with it. I'm going to get with it. So again, check out our sponsors before you head out. Can never get this hat on right. Jeez. Market Cipher. Check out Market Cipher. Really awesome indicator. It's been helping me a lot. So check out Market Cipher. Link in the live chat in the description. Use code MissingCrypto for 20% off. Woo. And also check out our other lovely sponsor, Bybit. Get great bonuses with the link in the live chat and in the description. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I enjoy every single minute that I am live. I enjoy every single second I prepare for the show. I'm happy that this is what I get to do. Hang out with you guys, talk smack, talk about crypto, talk about the news. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I have a lot ahead of me today, but again, make sure you guys join me again at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. We are going to be talking with a UFC legend, the Jamaican sensation, Odie Osborne. So please check back here, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Set your reminders for that. Also, set your reminders for a little bit later where we have, I'm going on Twitch with Novo Pangea, and it is going to be at 9 p.m. Eastern. Please don't miss out. It's going to be a really good stream. It's a big stream for them. So it would be great if you guys could show some support and love to the Novo Pangea fam. Thank you guys so much again for joining me. I really do appreciate every single one of you guys for popping out, all of your contributions, likes, super chats, comments, and all the others. Gucci Khan, you're awesome. Thank you guys again for joining me today. This is the last and final Daily Zest of the week. So please, if you have not already, make sure you smash these likes, subscribe, share the stream out with friends so more people could go know what's going on with crypto and, you know, get down with the daily news. Get down to the nitty-gritties and be prepared for the upcoming TradFi craziness, because this is not over, my friends. This is not over. But at least we have Bitcoin. At least we have cryptocurrency to protect us. I will see you guys again 6:30 p.m. Eastern with Odie Osborne, and again at 9 p.m. Eastern with the Novo Pangea team. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day. And as always, stay zesty. Peace. Woo!